Hey there, community. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Talonflame, the updated Talonflame that does crazy damage from this new update. Now, I was already manning Talonflame as my main. This was my main before, and I'm just super stoked that he got an update because he's even more dangerous now. And it's like every match I'm getting somewhere between 12 and 20 kills. It's crazy. So this is a great Pokemon for you to be able to use. And we're going to talk about how to use him both effectively as an attacker, but also as a jungler and a ganker, and which skills you should use. So let's go ahead and look at these skills real quick. So to start the game out, you are going to be getting Peck and Acrobatics. Now, Acrobatics does a ton of damage. It's great. You're going to be able to really do a solid amount of damage to stage 1 Pokemon like Froakie or Scorbunny and so on and so forth. And oftentimes, unless they've got a really good support backup, you're going to be able to drop those Pokemon. So Acrobatics really good. Peck is Peck, as it just kind of flies towards, both move towards the Pokemon. So it's kind of 2 charge attacks that you're going to get for this Pokemon. Now, once you level up to 5, you are going to be able to get your Aerial Ace, and that is really where we're looking at right now. Now, Flame Charge is what I was using pre the update because it's a forward move. You can actually use it to escape as well. It increases your movement speed for a little bit, so it was a good move to use at that time. However, with the update to Aerial Ace, this does a crazy amount of damage, and this is what we're really looking at using. You're going to fly at the designated opposing Pokemon. You're going to deal damage. It's also going to make your next basic attack a boosted attack. And when you upgrade this, it's going to increase the damage dealt by this move. So Aerial Ace is really the move that we're going to want for our Talonflame here. You're not wrong if you want to pick Flame Charge. You can go ahead and pick that if you feel you need that little bit of extra escapability. But Fly is all the escapability you need. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now, Brave Bird is a damage move. This is a good move. I've seen a lot of people using it. I've been a big fan of Fly, and I'll talk about that in a second. But Brave Bird can do a lot of damage, and then performing a boosted attack within a set amount of time after this move hits will reset the cooldown for Flame Charge or Aerial Ace, and that has a benefit of its own to reset that damage. However, we're going to go with Fly, and the reason we're going to go with Fly, there's a couple of them, okay? The first one is it does crazy damage. It got an upgrade in this last update, and it now does even more damage, and this was already hitting crazy hard, but now it is amazing. It's going to make the user, it's going to make your next basic attack a boosted attack as well. So you use this, attack basic, you use Aerial Ace, attack basic, and you're doing crazy damage right off that. And a lot of Pokemon like Cinder Aces and whatnot, you'll be able to kill with just a Fly and an Aerial Ace. Like pretty close. Maybe you need one auto attack, but you're basically going to be doing stupid damage. It's going to be disgusting. When you upgrade it, it throws the opposing Pokemon when you hit. So you've got a lot of bonuses that are going to be coming in here to Fly. One of my favorite bonuses, though, and this is where we're going to kind of go into our items that we're going to be using, because we're going to be using scoring items, is the escapability that Fly will also give you. So 1, it's dangerous, does lots of damage, but 2, you're able to get out of really bad situations, fly over barriers, and hover over barriers for a long time. You can also threaten people that are attacking your tower. You fly up, you kind of hover over them for a moment, they usually will back off, because they know what Fly is going to do. They know Fly is going to hurt. So they'll either back off or they'll defense down and get ready and pop some skills. And then you just hover back to your tower and you're nice and safe. And they just all are over there wasting skills or running back to their tower. So it's got a lot of versatility. Okay? There's a lot you could do with Fly, and I love it. It's one of my favorite attacks of this game. I think it really makes you a solid ganker. It's going to make you a solid chip damage dealer on the towers, which are also going to boost you if you're using the scoring items. And it helps you get out of bad situations. So this is a great move, and this is what I'm rocking, and it's amazing. Now, in case you don't know, the Unite move, Flame Sweep, you're going to fly up, you're going to fly forward, do a ton of damage, you're going to knock them all the way through with you, and then you can just kind of chip them out with your boost that you have after the Unite move. Maybe you've got your Aerial Ace or whatever, so you'll be able to kill a lot of things with this. Be careful, you're very tanky things. If you're fighting a very good Snorlax with 20 to 30 level items that are on, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty with that. So just be careful of those. Otherwise, it's a very good Unite move. It might take you a little bit of experience to learn how to aim it properly, but very good. Gale Wings, when the Pokemon is at high HP, the movement speed is increased. Very good. That's why this is a speedster Pokemon, and you pair this with X speed like I do, and it's very good. And then your basic attack, this is your basic attack, becomes a boosted attack with every third attack, creating a fiery whirlwind that deals damage to the opposing Pokemon in the area of effect. This boosted attack remains readied even if the user leaves combat. So you've always got it charged. It's always ready for you. So this is very cool as well. So Talonflame, he is amazing. He is amazing. So you're going to be using Aerial Ace. You're going to be using Fly. And let's go ahead and look at the items. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our items. Now, the first item we're going to be using is the Muscle Band. Pretty standard for physical attackers, all right? So the Muscle Band is great because it is going to go ahead and when basic attack hits, the damage is increased by 3% of the opposing Pokemon's HP. So that's like its passive skill that's on here. And that is the level 20. Now, at level 10, it's going to be 2%, and level 1, it's 1%. So you definitely want to upgrade this. This is going to be one of your best physical attack items in general, so across almost all the physical Pokemon. With the exception of your support types like Snorlax or something. Even then, you might want to use it. It's up to you. So this is fantastic. You can see the two stats that are increased on this are going to be your attack stat. You get a bonus, and your basic attack speed, which is very important for a speedster Pokemon. So you're going to want to increase your basic attack as much as possible because you're diving down, doing tons of damage with Fly. You're using your Aerial Ace to do even more damage, and you want to just keep chipping them off until they're dead. So this is a very, very, very important item here. Attack weight is going to be the next one that we're going to go ahead and use. And this is because I score a lot of goals. So you can see here the passive on this one, the Pokemon scores a goal, the attack is increased by 12 at level 20. At level 1, it's 6, and at level 10, it's 9. So you definitely want to get this up if you're going to score a lot of goals. So that every time you score a goal, you get a bonus to your attack of 12. And that's going to stack. So that's really good, and it's going to make you super, super powerful, and you're going to hit like a truck. Now you see the passive, or not the passive, the stat here that's increased is attack as well. So you're also getting that added on to your stat range too. So this is a fantastic item. Now me personally, I like to score lots of goals on this Pokemon. Fly helps me do that sometimes. I have X speed on there as well as my consumable item. Helps me get out of trouble, helps me get to the score. I like X speed a lot for this specific Pokemon. I don't use it on a lot of anything else. Mostly it's like eject buttons and whatnot, maybe some X attack. But for this Pokemon, X speed is where it's at, I'm telling you. Now, if you are concerned with maybe your ability to score lots of goals, or you think you just want to lane with this Pokemon, which I don't necessarily recommend, you can switch it out for something like the Scope Lens, okay? Scope Lens is good. It's going to increase the damage of your basic attack critical hits. The higher the Pokemon's attack, the more damage it decreases. Your stats on here are your critical hit rate and your critical hit damage. But me personally, I like to score those goals, so I'm going to go ahead and keep on my attack weight. Now, the next item, this is definitely a must-have for Talonflame. This is going to be your Float Stone. Okay, guys, the Float Stone is amazing. It's going to increase your movement. So at level 1, increases movement speed by 10% when you're not in combat, 15% at level 10, and 20% at level 20. So this is a great item for you just based off of that. And then your stats that get increased are your attack gets increased by a lot, actually more than the other two items we talked about, and your movement speed also gets increased a lot. So this is a very, very important item for a speedster, for somebody that's going to be doing ganking from the jungling, and somebody that's going to be trying to score a lot. This is a fantastic item that will make it so your opponents can't run away from you unless they've got a better Float Stone on, level 30 instead of 25 that we got here. So those are the items that we are going to use. There are some other items that you could put on this Pokemon. I saw somebody with a Buddy Barrier. I'm not too fond of that one on this Pokemon. You could use Energy Amplifier. This is a decent item here for a lot of different Pokemon. I don't necessarily like it for Talonflame. However, having a reduction on your cooldown is decent. Having a reduction on your Unite move is also decent. And then after the Pokemon uses its Unite move, which is more important, you get an increase of damage by 21% when this is level 20. So this could be applicable. I still would have the Float Stone on here and probably the Muscle Band if you're going to do this. You can, but I am definitely going with the Float Stone, the attack weight, and the Muscle Band. Those are the three that I'm using, guys. All right, guys, so here we go in the jungle. Just so you know, if my lips don't match up to what I'm saying on the screen, it's because this is from a stream. So we're using that footage from that, and we're just voicing over. So we're going to jungle for a bit. Obviously, we got our acrobatics and our pecs. That's your starting moves that you have. Jungle a little bit, and then start making sure you're watching the lanes, seeing what's going on. Bottom's doing good, but the top has a bunch going on. There's a bunch of Pokemon there, back and forth. We've got the Dwebble moving around. So what we're doing right now with the Dwebble moving back is we're going to go see if we can score. We're going to see if we can get in there real quick. So we're going to hide in the bushes here, see what's going on, and if we can't, we'll move back. But it looks like we have an opening, So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to score real quick to increase our attack. So that's going to be a plus 12 for us. Now we're going to see if we can go ahead and maybe gank a little bit. We don't get a successful one off here. He does get back to his base and safe. And we're kind of playing defense here for a moment. Do some damage here. No kill, no kill. But then the Zorora pushes in, which is a huge mistake this early on against a Fletchling or a Talon or a Fletchender. And so we're going to be able to kill him and then also 2-0 the Wigglytuff as well. So we've got a double KO here, which then allows us to get back over to this tower and score again, giving us more attack. We got some more lane gameplay here where we're going back and forth and we're killing some stuff. And then we head back to the jungle so we can finish off and get our Talonflame. Okay, guys, so you can see we're just going to get that Talonflame, and then we're going to go up north after we choose our fly, and we're going to come in on this skirmish that's going on here. Without even looking, we hit fly, we pop it over. These guys are getting hit. Bam! 60% damage to the one. The other one only had 20% left, so he got one shot at two. But we dropped both the 60 and the 20% HPs. They're both dead. Now, here's a mistake right here. I should have used fly and gone for the Frog of Deer. I would have been able to kill this thing in like 1 or 2 more attacks, and this would have gone differently. Instead, I hit the Wigglytuff, and I couldn't do enough damage in time to kill the tanky thing, and so I ended up dying. The Crustle did end up killing both, but this was a mistake. I should have gone for the Frogadier. So if we had gone for the Frogadier, probably would have gotten 1 or 2 kills. Probably would have gotten both. The Crustle would have lived, and none of that would have happened. But either way, the Zeraora is now pushing this tower, which we are just going to kind of take him out. He's going to try to retreat way too late, and he's just not going to have a chance. I mean, this poor guy got slaughtered here. Now, the Greninja is here, but I'm choosing to score because you want to boost your attack as much as possible. Plus, this Crustle is a very good defensive tank, so I knew he could take it. So we came back, killed the Greninja. We're scoring again. Crustle's on his way out, and we're chilling. We're good. We got boosted attack and everything. This Wigglytuff is going to chase, so we're going to fly behind him, attack him some more, use the ult to boost our speed, try to head up to the Rotom, get cut off. No big deal. We're still around. We're going to score again, boost our attack some more, get back into the action, and get out. So we are solid right now. This was a very solid play. We got scores, we got kills, and we're doing very well this Crustle and I. Against 3, we are holding ourselves together. We're holding the lane fine and doing good. Now we're going to go ahead and attack them here. I was kind of hoping to double up between the Rotom and the Greninja. Didn't work, so I did get the Greninja kill. Got another score. And then the Wigglytuff's attacking me. However, I'm able to outspeed it with X speed. Get back to my tower. Suck him in. And now he's mine to toy with. He did get a little score off. Really quick one. But, I mean, he's not going to be able to outdamage me, especially with the Crustle coming up. But in my base, coming back in, I'll get another shield. So this was a no-brainer. Easy win there. Okay, so we're just kind of creeping a little bit. We're going to go ahead and look to score. We got the Greninja there. Going to get this 7 in really fast, really easy, and then pop fly. And look at that. We bounced on out safe and sound with an additional bonus to our attack. I'm telling you, this thing can sneak in scores and boost its damage so fast and so well. It's insane. So we got that berry, picked it up, came back in, killed both, and we're going to score. Now, guys, pay attention. I'm going to let the Crustle score. I could have stolen this and got my points out, got my points for myself, but that's 40 points instead of 16 that were just added to the team. Pay attention to what's going on with your team. Let them score too. If they've got more and it's a free score, that's going to help your team. Getting MVP every time isn't always the best thing. If you get MVP but you took a loss, you still took a loss. So guys, pay attention to what you're doing, and sometimes let your team score instead of you. Just pay attention to what's going on there. So that's what I did. I sacked that. I didn't take 16. Okay, so now, guys, this is important. You can see we're doing a defensive ult here. We're going to use our Talonflame ult Unite move to push them out of the tower so that they cannot score. Now, we are going to die here. We are going to kill the Zeraora, but we are going to die, which is okay because the Crustle's able to defend. They didn't get points off on the tower, and it was a full defense here. So this was a very solid defensive play. I had to sack myself, but we were able to maintain the tower. Now here we're going to attack the Rotom, but we are going to get ambushed. We are going to have an ambush coming, so we're going to have to play some defense here. So you can see the Greninja comes in. I used my fly, but he kind of used to zoom out, whatever. I take a ton of damage from the Shuriken, so I'm going to back out and around and let the support defensive heavy Crustle do their job, support the Talonflame, the offensive character, and come back around and try to do some damage real quick. Luckily, in this case, everything was either dead or damaged, so we were able to come in and kill stuff. So sometimes you have to sack to save the tower or save a teammate, and sometimes those supports are going to have to do that for you. It's not about how many kills you get every match. It's not about how many points you get every match. It's what's your win ratio look like. Are you playing as a good teammate? If I'm dead, I can't gank like I just did to that Grey Ninja there. So you want to make sure that you are team playing, not solo playing. So guys, like I had said in some previous videos, make sure you're attacking Zapdos at the right time and not by yourself. You want to attack with your team. You want to gank the other team at Zapdos. If the other team is dead, that's when you kill Zapdos. If most of them are dead and the other two are doing something, you know, whatever, that's when you attack it and then go up and score. Now, this is a very important part here. I scored. I want to make sure I get my Lucario in there to score for that 100 points he just did. So I used my ult to push them off of him so that he could get in there and score. Our last two scores, him and I, are what won this game. So those last two were the wins. Okay, guys? Play as a team, and you will win. Now, I'm going to cut this off so you can actually see the score here. But play as a team. Play smart. Sometimes you got to do the sack. Sometimes you got to have your teammate do the sack. It's all about the end result. Get the wins. But with Talonflame, you're going to get your kills. You're going to get your score. And you're going to get your MVPs, guys. So play the character smart. Play well. Be a good teammate. And you will get your win. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for the Talonflame. Choose the right abilities, choose the right items, play as a teammate, and you'll get the kills. They'll come to you and everything. So just do that. You're going to get some wins with this character. It's amazing. The Pokemon is fantastic. So use them well, and enjoy them, guys. And if you were here this long, thank you so much. Please drop a like and subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel, and makes me happy. Makes me happy too. So if you could, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Feel free to stop into the Discord. Links down below. And feel free to stop by the Twitch channel too. We stream 5 days a week, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So feel free to come on by, and we'll see you then. Otherwise, have a great time, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you take care, guys.